Finally. I was so tired of being a flower. Howdy.
Can't take this seriously.
Guys, I just got injected with drugs.
Your titular child has been born night dancing in front of my room for 5 hours now.
Oh, God.
Get it away from it.
Okay.
Oh my god, what is going on?
You died.
No!
I wanted to play.
You died.
I don't think Toby would take too kindly to me remaking all of his work, but in like full 3D.
I don't mean to alarm you. I don't mean to alarm you. But look at me. Look at me. You're adopted.
Asriel, no!
It was nice to meet you.
If people have that sort of criticism and basically start turning to you and be like, oh, we don't want to see this sort of stuff and that up. But this is your story.
Only say hi for the new... Wow. This update was pretty cool. So much progress has been made on this movie, and shit, it's been over a year now.
Well, time sure does fly!
Oh, yes.
From the reason why we did Hotland is because I wanted to do the whole view. No, we're not on Waterfall. I wanted to do the view from Hotland over to the core here and back. The idea being that when we were on this little sort of like outcropping here, we can actually look up and see the entire core, and then behind us see all of Hotland. And that was what triggered Hotland to be made, was just I needed that view, and I didn't have it. So then, of course, everybody got PTSD, right? As you can see here, it's looking pretty nice, pretty atmospheric with the lighting so far. What I want from this, in like when I've got the fully upgraded version of this done, apart from like small little details finishing, is running lights. Like the ones that are on the roof here are actually supposed to be red that go to orange. So the idea is that I want to get the lights and the material done so that the material will then animate constantly to make it look like they're changing red and yellow like they do in game, or red, yellow, and orange, whatever. The same with these ones here, these bigger ones. I want those to like dim and then come back on again, and then dim and come back on again like they do in game. If I shorten that to about there, and then widen it slightly, yeah, the worst part about this is, every time I get excited, I feel like I'm jinxing myself. And the reason why I'm saying that is because I'm just super hyped right now, and I'm like, I hope I'm not jinxing it, you know. If everything goes the way that I want it to, I'll be happy. But via past experiences, repeated past experiences, nothing goes quite the way I want it to. I'm sure people that are in here that are more familiar with the details from pretty close to the beginning of the project will know that it's been pretty fast so far in terms of getting everything together, and everything is only going to get faster from now, especially because I'm kind of riding a little bit of a high. We just finished getting Sans voice acting done. Sans voice acting for the entire project is all done. But the reason why I called you all in here now is because, one, I'm excited that another main character has been done, and also to ask you guys what characters would you like to see in 3D from the game. And this is more or less me asking you because I'm going to collect what I consider to be a shopping list of characters, and then I'm going to deliberately get those done in 3D and get voice actors for them. I tested this out. I've been mentioning in previous streams that I was doing an art test with somebody recently to get characters done, and that art test was successful within the past week. So it took them a week to get one character done, and I'm incredibly happy with the results that were commissioned. So that already means there is at least one new character to the cast that wasn't there before. That is pretty important.
Sometimes, when no one else is around, a flower appears and whispers things to him. Flattery, advice, encouragement, predictions. Weird, huh? I swear to God, I'm going to fucking kill.
I'm just literally getting the reference now, and by reference I mean I'm looking at what I think will be a good idea, and then I'm like, okay, I'll implement that. This definitely looks... Like, if anybody sees me in VR in the next couple of days and I'm just sat in Snowden 2.0, then you know why. I'm running optimization on New Home to try and get it to run better, because it ran like when I did the presentation ages ago. And I'm already figuring out why it did here right now, so it's like super easy to fix. The idea is hopefully I can get it to a state where I can use it a lot better in future without it really struggling. It's just a case of me trying to sort out the duplicated meshes here, because what happens is when you duplicate something so many times, it just goes crazy. And what was partly happening was because I'd used geometry nodes and then I'd tried to render them as an instance. Basically, I'd turned around and gone, these things that were on in these locations, I need them to be actual physical models. Because I'd done that, what was happening is it was trying to turn all the geometry nodes in one go into physical models. and because I'd copied certain amounts of them, what was happening was it was basically trying to spawn like 60 million polygons in one area at the same time. It was really crazy. That looks a little bit better for New Home, at least. For that one. If I animate that now. Yeah, we're back to having like 20 frames roughly. I mean, it's better than like the 12 we had before. Something stupid. I'd argue and say it looks actually better than the other one that I did. It looks a little bit brighter, yeah, but with a little bit of fixing, I can get it to work a little bit more. This is how Seroba's set up, and you saw me do all of this for optimization, right? What you didn't see is the following when it actually loads. Come on! Oh, I forgot. It also needs to load external data, which is now found in the demo file that I have. Downloads. Seroba demo files. Bam! There we go. So, yeah. Should have that now. So, we've got Seroba overlooking New Home here. She's going to give a little dialogue speech. I also need to bring in the flower bouquet, but we got some cherry blossom going on here that's reminiscent of the end of Yellow. And then I've got the tree up in here, and the idea is I'm going to try and do some post-process editing for the light rays and stuff. But yeah, I really like the way she's looking there. I mentioned this in the behind the scenes, but I'll mention it again because of you guys being here. I had to tastefully edit the bottom of the skirt so it actually moved because what was happening before was it was just clipping through the floor. What was it? And that's a face. I had to add some keyframes going on because there's a skirt by default. That's me having to pull it down there because it was just like that and clipping through her feet, as you can see, which does not look good. So yeah, I had to have a custom thing going on for that. And then for her face, she only really had the default sad face. Not sad, sorry, the default blink face. So I had to make it a little bit more sad. Yeah. What this is a particle emitter, which has a wind effect tied to it. And the emitter itself we don't actually see properly when I render it. But it tells the particles here where to spawn in this area and at like what rate. So this is going to be really good as a demo as well to show people like, look, this is the kind of thing we can do now after collecting all these assets and doing all this work. Yeah, I like that. But what I need to do here is have that one as a, where is it? Handle type automatic.
The barrier was no more.
Don't cry, Moody. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not like full on crying, but yeah, my eyes are pretty much tearing up.
But rumor did reach us that this human never raised a hand against any monsters, big or small. And before we knew it, the barrier was no more. No one seems to remember how it happened, but the human survived. Heck, they even made a monster ambassador or something like that. Made me think of a certain deputy of ours. We miss you. We all do. Monsterkind will soon start moving to the surface once things calm down, but we don't want to leave you behind.
It actually looks nice like that. But I don't know if you guys can see it, but it looks like a little bit of a, like a little bit of a I like the little cobwebs. I need to hang signs in them that says bake sale. Like a tiny sign that says bake sale, and maybe have an actual spider in here as well. Just like a really tiny one. That'd be so cute. I know I still need to have like a mini Metaton representation there, but apart from that, and just like doing the lights, it's not too bad, because like even, thank you very much, even the like employee of the month stuff is amusing. Because that's all going to be able to see out into the core. That is an official fire exit. The guy that normally is running there, I've just shopped him out and shopped Metaton in. Eating it makes you more popular. Again, the whole deal with Undertale and its details and everything, one of the things that I like to believe here is, and the reason why I'm doing more English in this area is primarily because Metaton watches a bunch of English TV shows and everything, and likes human culture, so unlike the Ruins and other places before it, where it's all been in like monster language, apart from Temmie Village, which, it's Temmie, you know, so Temmie gets to have English, or at least broken English. I figure the closer we are towards the resort, the more English we're gonna see.
Oh, I know this one. It's Snail Ice Cream in the 4th chapter. Everyone goes to the beach and she buys ice cream for all her friends, and it's a big snail flavor.
We'll do handle type as automatic, because then we get... There we go. I want the head to like kind of flip around here a little bit more. Maybe not that much though. Hang on. If I do handle and do clamped instead. The idea is they turn the head fast, but they shouldn't have the hair go that much. The mood of the lights. This is another thing that I know people are going to say, like, oh, the underground's dark. And it's like, yeah, the underground's dark, but it's dark for a reason. It's because it's underground. But yeah, the tiny spider has this walk animation that I can like slow down and speed up. And it looks pretty cute. I copied this off a video that was showing how spiders work properly before, so it was nice. And then I just give it a little bit of a bob. So Muffet's spiders look cute now. But yeah, Greg is the official name of the spider, because of the spider that chilled out in my shower with me. Like, have it as a passive and just duplicate linked. And the idea is that hopefully everything should just bounce off these and fall into like little piles. Let's just see if that works. Oh, no, they just explode off each other. Right, and then we can just change the seed to whatever we want. Whatever's appropriate. We can just keep messing around with this. I figure I need less. Just enough to make the floor interesting, but not so barren. So like maybe there. I set this all up and I was like, okay, I'm going through setting up, I'm going through which sections will have jiggle in and what amount of jiggle. So like the hair, the ribbons, stuff like that. Well, I had the hair set up, the little side bits, and then the back. And I'm like, oh, okay, this should be fine. And I clicked go, and her head just snapped all the way back because for some strange reason, Blender had been like, yeah, so anyway, we're just going to give the neck jiggle as well. So, yeah, she's pretty much just had a broken neck for like a good 5 minutes or so. Oh my god, what is going on? I love the way the head is just snapping for like no reason there. It was crazy, and I'll probably put it in the update bloopers for when we do the event.
You can check all you want.
But like, yeah, for those who haven't seen this is a little bit of environmental storytelling right here, and that's primarily because of Mew Mew being hailed as a trans character by the community. So I totally did not sneak the trans flag in there in crystal color form. So yeah, you can see it there. We got cyan, pink, pink, cyan, with Mew Mew in the center. Like finally getting Hotland done, and the problem I had with it previously was that again I was trying to connect all the areas together, but it's like to do one I'd need to make another one, and then to do that I'd need to make the other one, and it was crazy. Like you can hear me in the original videos ages ago being like, yeah, so anyway, I had every other environment other than Hotland, so I had to make it. And I'm like, oh yeah, it's not too bad. And then I'm like, so, still kind of need to make Hotland. After like a year or so, I still need to make Hotland. That's cool. I actually like that asset now. And then I just need to render with a base attached to that. But yeah, the reason for this one is the promo art for the Switch has this one in, and has her in like more of an angry pose. So I figured, you know what, we can do that and have her be the evil doppelganger kind of thing that you normally get in anime. The only thing I'm concerned about is stuff like when we zoom out, how there's a seam there. But I think that might be, again, because of the texture. It's fine, we can sort that out if we need to. It actually looks pretty cool. Especially because this one's inverted. Apparently Mew Mew can have like multiple different color variants in the game. And apparently this is like one of the rarest ones. That art looks good, like something you can buy from Japan. Yeah, I really like Sammy's artwork. I'm just hoping I can... There we go. That was what I wanted to do, was just like flatten it out so I could wrap it round. Can we just do like that? And then do what, 0.4 for roughness? Oh, that's actually... That's kind of what I wanted to go for there. And then we just need to project, project from view. And then we just do that. Funny thing is going to be actually trying to get this thing in shot so it shows both sides. Unless we have like Alphas having two of them for some weird reason. And the pillow. Yeah, the pillow's leaning against the... Yeah, today we've actually like been adding more over the course of the day and the evening. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cheat that. And by that, I mean I'm just going to model that entire area instead of doing it in here. I think what I'll do is I'll be smart. I'll duplicate it and bridge everything, and then away we go. That actually doesn't look too bad, and I can just like go round there then. I think that's gonna be the main. Oh, apart from messing up the UVs, I think that's gonna be the main go-to for this. Is just like making everything with that kind of look to it. And if we keep going, as you can see, it's a lot of areas where it looks very enclosed and very claustrophobic. And I don't know, man, I'm imagining, because the core is absolutely massive, I'm like, yeah, maybe I can just sort of make it a little bit bigger. Yeah, we got this thing going on. I might scale that up a little bit, the top bit, so you have a little bit more height on it, because there's not enough height, I feel. Like, now we've definitely got a sort of like a death drop thing going on that looks a little bit better. Gives us that little bit more 3D depth. I feel like, because I want to extend the roof up just a little bit more, I should at least play around with that a little bit. Here is the grid. Like, the grid and the metal work under there. That's so good. Maybe have a pulsing or whirring sound similar to servers. Oh, dude, that would be so good. Join. And then just do all of this by hand. So Voidly, what have you been up to? that's that done. This is like the most quickest, grubbiest fix ever, but hopefully that'll work. But yeah, this is what this mess was going to be really early on, was Muffet's not exactly broken dream, but just unattainable dream. You know, including like all the stage lights and everything that would come on eventually and stuff like that. It's all fake. You know, Hotland is all fake when you think about it, especially because of like the lab and alphas. Bye. Oh, whoa, whoa. If I put that there, that would look kind of cool, but the problem would be then I'd have to do that. If I link that, I'd then have to do that lower down here and at the back. The light is so subtle on my screen, I can barely see the ground. Yeah, it's like, this is the only problem with working with dark scenes. I've started doing more with, you know, like actually messing around with the background here. The problem is with this, I'm gonna need to have it kind of dark to begin with to give the foreboding atmosphere like this, and then when Muffet comes in, I think that's when I'm gonna ramp it up to probably about here, so people can actually see what's going on. It looks wide, indeed. It needs to be big because we're gonna have Muffet be slightly bigger than Frisk. But then, if you remember rightly, Muffet's pet is pretty big. It's like maybe 2 to 3 times her size. And we're going to put that in so it can run around and cause all kinds of crazy havoc. And then I've got enough room also for all the spiders. It's weird. There's the old version of the ice cave. Jesus. That is bad. That is really bad. And then all of this stuff. Oh, God. It's just making me my blood boil at the moment because of how bad this is. I love this. It's just like, Dave's totally foolproof plan to kit Blash assets to make Hotland. It's like, Temmie's concept art. Random ripped assets. Hopefully without too much stress. 90% of Hotland. That really worked well, Dave. That really worked well. I can't wait until all this is done. I did not expect to be doing all of Snowdon again, but it's worth it. It's definitely worth it. I love the way we can now see the pipes underneath. Like, we can now see all those pipes coming out, and then the rest is pretty much just decorating the front. And then with lighting, it's going to look a bit nicer. I need to actually put lights around this section. Take one. Take a piece of candy. No. I've not been told that I can have that yet, so let's not. I know I'm supposed to be independent, but seriously, I don't think I can just go into somebody's place and just take everything. Please take one. Can we put that on the statue? I think the statue would probably thank us for it. Put the umbrella on the statue? Yes. I'm liking that music. Oh, dude. Oh, wait there. Circle up, right. Circle down, down, right. Circle up, right. Circle down, down, right. I don't know why, but this track is really resonating with me. So I just grabbed the dog, went in there, used the health, thinking, there it is. That's sad, but the same time, it's nice. I don't know why. Can I tell you something? Before I met you, I didn't really like myself very much. For a long time, I felt like a total screw-up. Like, I couldn't do anything without ending up letting everybody down. But guiding you has made me feel a lot better about myself. So thanks for letting me help you. Anyway, we're almost to the core. It's just past MTT Resort. Come on, let's finish this. You pewed him with such a small blast. We'll get you an all Death Star. Hit and run on his exhaust port. No joke, that bit with Alphys hit really hard and hit home. That got some emotion out of me. Totally not, like, slightly teary-eyed here right now. Oof. Oh, okay. That was a bit personal. Wait, what? It's the ruins again? That's the song? Seriously, I don't know why, but the song just gets to me every time. There's a heart-shaped locket inside the box. Will you take it? It's not mine, so... There's a worn dagger. No? Okay, so I guess... I'll at least do that? I didn't want to pick those up primarily because... they don't belong to me. I'm on a decimal point of health here, and the music is killing me.
でもあんたは一度もラブを手に入れなかったな。うん。トリエルに言われたからね。
Slowly, bit by bit, something did change. The more I cared for others, the more I fought to overcome my own fears and flaws, something started happening to me. I gained strengths that I never dreamed I was capable of.
will accept this deal, but what is it that I have to give you in return?
It's quite simple. I'll just need your. I don't think what.
Trapped behind the barrier and fearful of further human attacks, we retreated. Far, far into the earth we walked, until we reached the cavern's end. This is our new home, which are... Whoops. Can I redo that?
My brother seems like he's having fun. By the way, did you see the weird outfit he's wearing? He made that a few weeks ago for a costume party. He hasn't worn anything else since.
Hello! Would you like some ice cream? It's the frozen treat that warms your heart!
Toby.
Toby.
Playmobil.
Toby.
Hi, Toby!
Oh, this one's gonna hit. Oh, this one's gonna hit.
High score, yeah! Oh my god.
Determination is the key.
I can tell! Holy shit! This is amazing!
This man here is the pure personification of determination.
Moody, you did such an amazing job. I love
It's not over.
Shut up and take my money! I pay to watch this!
Having kind of kit bash ahead from another Asriel model, I'm just so happy with how this looks now because I've wanted to animate the final confrontation since I started this project. It's been one of the key things that I've wanted to do, but I just didn't have the model for it.
For a version of the other puppet. For those. Oh my god, man.
Oh my goodness gracious!
Oh my god!
Oh my goodness
way.
gracious!
Holy, ain't no way. Ain't no monkey.
Oh my god!
Holy!
I can just see how I sound.
Oh mama! There's nobody around.
Oh,
Napsable.
Luke! Oh,
Napsable. Best. Well, I'm gonna be honest. As soon as I see Napsable, I'm in love with this already. I'm gonna be down.
Oh my god, it was you! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Well, Metaton lagged me out, and now I'm just stuck looking at Metaton's face.
Crap, I mute myself.
It was so Disneyland.
Oh, hey, Damon.
It's a lot better. I can't clap. Oh no.
Bright new future. Oh, nice. Man.
Wow. Just wow.
No, don't tell me.
Memes, no. It was supposed to be expected. Moody said within like a part of an month that he needed connected the freaking waterfall in Hotland. What else did you expect? Now? They'll just.
That looks incredible.
It's been my favorite.
So then?
Yeah.
Why is everyone so happy about the Timmies? Why is everyone so happy about it?
Long ago, two races ruled over Earth, humans and monsters. One day, war broke out between the two races. After a long battle, the humans were victorious. They sealed the monsters underground with a magic spell. Many years later, at Mount Ebit, legends say that those who climbed the mountain never return.
Ow! I'm alive? I'm alive! But how do I get back up?
You idiot! In this world, it's kill or be killed!
I have an idea. I will give you a cell phone. If you have a need for anything, just call. How did you get here, my child? Are you hurt? There.
let you on a little secret. I'm not actually the librarian. I used to be part of the Royal Guard, actually. This is my part-time job. The librarian has today off.
Hey there. Noticed you were here. I'm Onion-san.
That's the Deltarune, the emblem of our kingdom, the kingdom of monsters. Great name, huh?
Yo! How cool would it be if Undyne came to school? She could beat up all the teachers!
So, only move around when you want to get up, I guess.
I'm Telly! Asgore Dreamer will become a god. You know what would be more valuable to everyone? If you were dead! Oh, my God. I didn't expect you to show up so soon. I haven't showered, I'm barely dressed. It's all messy and, hiya.
If you refuse to fight, Asgore will take your soul and destroy humanity.
It was nice to meet you. Goodbye.